And what was I trying to get by? A lot of it was the fact that I felt like a human pinball machine. Now that I'm 60 and I was masking for all these years, my nervous system is a big baby. So I have had to be learning different techniques to help me reset. Hello, my friends. Hi, my name is Arlene. Arlene Bishop. I'm a performing singer-songwriter. And a couple of years ago, I found out that I am autistic with ADHD. So I'm here in my studio making music and also exploring what it means to be neurodivergent. I had no idea. No idea. I created all these coping mechanisms to help me get by. Yeah, I did. And what was I trying to get by? A lot of it was the fact that I felt like a human pinball machine. When I was a kid in the summer, my brother and I would go to stay with my Grandpa Ben. Grandpa Ben was an awesome guy. He's out in the country, sort of where oil fields and farms meet, oil fields and farms in Ontario, Western Ontario. The first place we would go is around the corner. First we would get a bunch of candy, and then we would go to the coffee shop. It was a really tiny town, 500 people. Oh yeah, it was totally like being like To Kill a Mockingbird. That's how I remember it. We'd go into this coffee shop, which looking back, I think there maybe was a 1-2-seater and a stool at the bar, and the counter, right? Where there's the pie dome. Reveal pie. What kind of pie? Ooh, cherry pie. Have I ever told you about how I love those covers? And you go, reveal. That's my thing. I love reveal. But what I was saying is they had a pinball machine there. The guy had a pinball machine there. The old man, who now looking back, he was probably my age, but when I was 10, he was very old. Pinball machine. So I had my quarters and played pinball. I loved pinball. Anyway, eventually, it never failed. He would, no, dear. And he would unplug the pinball machine. He said, it's too much. And now I understand, because sometimes I feel like a human pinball machine. I feel like things are coming at me. Situations are coming at me. Maybe a person is coming at me. Or maybe a text is coming at me that I'm not prepared for. You know, it might be ambiguous, like, can we talk later? What does that mean? I'm breaking up with you, or you're fired. Texts coming in, a phone call. Oh no, a phone call. Who's calling me? I'm getting pummeled. Change my routine? Oh, that's like a thing. Boo! A routine is changing. Inside it feels like. The point is, our nervous systems are vulnerable. Sometimes super vulnerable. I'm speaking for myself. My nervous system is a big baby. Yeah, actually, now that I'm 60 and I was masking for all these years, my nervous system is a big baby. So I have had to be learning different techniques to help me reset, to help me bring my breathing back to normal. For example, right there, I use square breathing. That's one method. Breathe in for 4, hold for 4, breathe out for 4, hold for 4, breathe in for 4. And there are variations on that breathing for sleeping as well, where you basically breathe out shorter than you breathe in, which when I do it and as I say it, seems weird. Breathing is one way to help reset. Another way, a little physiological thing. Remember do this one? Right? Or just a little tap here. Just a little tap here around the thyroid. Yeah. It's about 30 seconds. It's good. And then, not dissimilar, the old butterfly hug. That can get a little stimmy for me. Okay, that's enough. Okay. What else? Oh yeah, right. Well, these are my methods. You probably have your own methods, and I would love to hear them because, hey, I can never have a big enough toolbox to help me reset when I am dysregulated. Right? I get dysregulated. That's what happens. That's what the pinball action is. I get triggered, dysregulated. My nervous system gets disrupted. And then that can lead to, right? Too much. That can lead to overwhelm. That can lead to meltdown. That can lead to shutdown. You don't want that to happen. So, breathing, tapping, those shoulder things. Also, other things I do. I look at colors. I look around me and I name the colors. I say there's red and there's yellow, and there's brown and there's black and there's white and there's silver. And wow, there's a lot of colors in my studio. Yeah, I love colors. I also will feel the temperature. Oh, I feel the arms on my chair. It's cold. It's cold. It's cold metal. Interesting. Tactile. It's good to touch things. Have I told you about this practice of walking whenever I walk through a doorway? Touch the doorway jamb, touch the doorway, and ask myself, am I dreaming? This gives me a second to take a look. Where am I? Am I walking through a doorway, or am I thinking about something in the past, or am I worried about something in the future? So where I can, I just try to ground myself. That way, another way I ground myself with my feet. I sit down. You can do it first thing in the morning. When you get out of bed, sit on the edge of the bed, right foot, left foot. And sometimes I have to remind myself which is the right foot, but it's very grounding. Right foot, left foot, right foot, left foot. Good to do throughout the day as well. You can do it while you're standing. You can do it while you're standing as if your feet are magnets and the earth is a giant ball of iron. And right foot, left foot, yes, connected to the world. And then release. What else do I like to do? I like to go outside, go out for a walk, breathe some air, listen to some trees talking. Trees will tell you what to do. Usually they're saying something like, have a sit down. Why don't you have a rest? Sometimes they're saying, why don't you lie down and look up at the leaves? Sometimes they're saying, it's really windy. You should go inside. Those are just some of my methods to try to stop the pinball effect that can happen in me. Because that is not a good high score if I got too much bells and whistles going on inside me. I don't like getting dysregulated. I like to get re-regulated. I hope this has been helpful. If it has been, and you're not subscribed, I hope you do. And I hope you come back. I really appreciate my time with you. Take care of yourself. I'm going to take care of myself. See you soon.